Hey class, welcome to week 6 of COMM 363 for the spring 2020 semester. Before we dive into what we're going to be doing this week, I do want to go over our syllabus, kind of talk about what we have for the next couple of weeks. So if we scroll down to our course outline, alright, you are going to see that during this week we will go over part 5, which is chapter 28. We will also look into your individual project, and we will also you will also have quiz number 2 to complete, which is going to be about parts 3 and 4, and that is due at the end of the week for week 6. Following this week, during week 7, we will have homework week number 1 and then a spring break. Please keep in mind that your homework for this week, which I will discuss in the video lecture, it might be over an email or video lecture depending on what I assign to you, but I will send you out an email notification on February 27th saying here's what you need to complete for homework week number 1, and that is going to be due after spring break on March 11th during week 9, right before week 9 starts on Wednesday night. So keep that in mind. And also your individual project, that is going to be due during finals week. So your final exam is during week 15, and you will have all week to complete it, and that is going to be due on 4/29 on Wednesday. So it is just like a quiz, but it will have more questions, and you will have all week to complete it. And then during finals week, you will upload your individual project. This is a typo here. This should not say 4/39 or not 39 days in April. Rather, it should say it is going to be due on April 30th, which is Thursday of week 16, and it needs to be uploaded between 2 to 4:30 p.m. The reason we do this is because that is when your final exam is, and something needs to be completed during that time, whether it's uploading something, actually completing a final exam, or so on. Something needs to be done. So during finals week, you will need to upload your individual project, which we will go over right now. All right, let's go ahead and take a look for this week. So for this week, you'll need to watch our video lecture. Make sure to read part 5. I've also included a PowerPoint lecture here to help assist you guys in understanding what are some of the main key points that come from chapter 28, which is part 5. So if we open this up here, I went ahead and I put together some of the main key points that I want you guys to make sure that you understand when you are reading chapter 28 in your book. So please keep that in mind when you are reading the book, this chapter. Please make sure to have the PowerPoint open. That way you know what are some of the main points, because these are the items I'm going to be looking at for your quiz and also your final exam as well too. Before we go into our individual written report that you are going to be completing and uploading during finals week, I do want to let you know that your quiz number 2, it is just one short answer question and it's worth 25 points, and there is no time limit to complete it. So this is one of those quizzes where, hey, if you complete it, you're going to receive your credit as long as I can see that you implemented some of the key points that we've discussed in some of the previous parts and chapters of the book. And this is going to be due by the end of the week, which is on Wednesday, February 26th at 11:55 p.m. Alright, so for your individual written report, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, so again, this is going to be due on Thursday, 4:30, between 2 o'clock and 4:30 p.m. So your background, you will look into a company's advertising campaign for a product or service and discuss research methods in order to implement a more efficient plan for the company. So for your task, you're going to pick an advertising campaign you would like to research using 4 methods. Think about what kind of research you would conduct in order to find positive or negative results of the campaign. You don't actually have to conduct the research. This assignment is more to show me that you can implement the readings and lectures into an actual advertising campaign. So here are some campaign examples that I'd like you guys to take a look at. These are from 2017. Feel free to pick one of these if you would like to, but this is just to kind of get the ball rolling to give you an idea of some of the top 10 marketing campaigns of 2017. So you have Spotify, IKEA, New York Times. You have quite a few that are listed on here, but these are just some examples. So your assessment. This assignment is worth 50 points of your final grade. I'm going to look into the content of what you discussed and the organizational component of your essay. Make sure to implement information from our textbook and lectures into your assignment. So you will write a minimum 6-page report in third-person point of view, which is considered APA style. Please use 11 or 12 font size for your report with 1-inch margins in Microsoft Word. Make sure to use headers for each section in bold, and you will need the following sections of your report. So page 1 is a title page. Page 2 is a background. Just talk a little bit about the advertising campaign and a brief overview of the methods you will implement into your research. Page 3, talk about method 1. So brief background of the method that you will use to implement for the research, what you plan to obtain from using this method, and how you're going to tie it into the advertising campaign. So you can see there's actually not going to be any research or advertising involved that you're going to have to complete, but rather you're going to discuss it. So this is more of a qualitative project than a quantitative project. Page 4 will talk about method 2, page 5 will talk about method 3. Now you could pick any 3 methods that you would like that we've talked about in our textbook. I mean, there are so many different methods of how you're going to conduct research. You can pick any 3 that you would like. And then sorry about that. So method 1, 2, 3, this should actually be, sorry about this. So you can see that you're going to have page 3, 4, 5, and 6 are going to have method 1, method 2, method 3, and excuse me, this is actually a typo, that should say method 4. So you're going to have all 4 of your methods between pages 3 and 6. All right. So that is it for this week, you guys. If you have any questions whatsoever, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Again, all my contact information is right at the top of our syllabus, including my cell phone. Feel free to shoot me a text or even call if you would like to. So I wish you guys all the best of luck for this week, and we'll talk next week, guys. Take care.